Hello, it's Julie, Silver Stitches. Today is Saturday, February 21st, 2021. So, here we go. Try number 2. Somebody commented last video that it's not mirror image or it is mirror image or whatever. I don't know if I fixed it or not. I don't know how to fix it if I didn't fix it. There we go. Just as a sidebar. And apparently today I talk a whole lot with my hands. I'm sorry. Okay, so what I've been doing since the end of January. As of today, it's completely changed. I filtered my whips down from 62, I think, or 64, all the way, maybe it was even 65. Filtered it all the way down to 32. I think it was 65. Anyway, so I'm going to get to that in segments because it's a lot. There are only 32, but at the same point, everything is everywhere. So just like standard Julie, the world is crazy. I have 2 cats that are awake and one husband who is trying to sleep, but the cats will not let anybody do anything productive. Here comes one, so we'll see if he stays with me or not. That's Simon. And Charlotte is trying to get into the cupboards, although I've blocked them all off. The last take I took, does that make sense? The last time I filmed about 5 minutes ago, all you could hear was banging and, murping, and it was all very cute, but very distracting. So, I don't necessarily have anything to hold up for backgrounds. Oh, I do. Get out. Okay. It's an envelope. That's exciting stuff at the end. Okay. I organized all my floss into boxes. I definitely had some helpers throughout that whole thing, but it mostly got done. I have probably less than 30, I think. Less than 30 left to get through. So what I had done is I was admiring my boxes of floss, and I chose the first row of all of the boxes and put them on a ring, because look how pretty that is. How pretty is that? That's white to 517 maybe? Yeah, white to 517. This one is my shortest one, but that's only because I have half of a box, because the rest of what I have to sort through still is like 700, 800, and 900. So this is 550 to 725. I know it's not coming in super clear, but you get the picture. This one is 727 to 935. I'll turn it this way since that's what's, I think maybe this one and the next one are my favorite colorways. And then this one are the 3000s to, sorry, what are we doing here? Where's the number? 3012 to 3847. Anyway, I had bought bobbins just at Walmart, because that's where I could get them at the time. And they came with the floss rings, with the rings. So what I was thinking, if I have any designer friends out there or aspiring designing friends, I know I am one of them, but if you want to use any of these colorways or all of these colorways together, let me know and I'll let you know what colors they are. They're all DMC. They're all varying ages though, so they might not be the specific what they are now. But I did not save, well, I'm using it for scrap, but, or for lacing or whatever you want to call it, for finishing any of the bobbins that were the cardboard ones, because that's what I used to use. Now everything is on the plastic. Okay, so this is already going so much better. We're already at 5 minutes. There's been no real disasters, so I think we're going to keep going. March Mayhem is something that's happening from March 1st to March 31st. Some people are doing all new starts. Some people are working on whips. Some people are doing a mix. Some people are doing, all of the things. Anyway, so it's just another month that's planned beyond all recognition. So what I've decided to do is, I want to call it a round robin. Start out with 8 whips, which I have in front of me. They're not in the order that I'm going to be working on them in. I already have that figured out. I have it, I have it up on Instagram on how I'm going to sort everything out that month. But at least for the first 8 days, because that's how it works. Stitch on one different thing for the first 8 days. The next 2 days after that, I don't know who he's crying to. I think his sister's lying down with James. I think he's looking for her. Anyways, side note, he's not going to distract me this time. So I'm going to work on each of these projects for 2 hours. After those first 8 days, the next, I guess it would be the next 8 days, but working on 4 projects. So 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days at 4 hours each. And then the next is whatever it is, however, and then a whole week of working on one project for 16 hours. So I chose things that I could definitely put 16 for 22 hours in, because that's 30 hours in, because that's what it could potentially work out to be, right? So here is my list of whips that are going to make it into that thing that I'm going to be doing. Come on now. Into March Mayhem. So Simon has tried to settle himself on the couch. Let's see how long that lasts. The first one on the pile, not necessarily any order, but is, so I started, you haven't seen this guy yet, or you have seen this guy and you wish to not see him anymore. I think it's a her. Her name is Hazel. She is a giraffe, and this is this is QS Hazel's World Giraffe by Dakota Dateweiler. I started her January 27th, and I think I'm at definitely 19.64% done. So, which is crazy for me, because that's absolutely crazy. If you can see her neck down there now. I did that on Wednesday, sorry. I did that on Wednesday. I didn't really work on her on Thursday or Friday, because I think I might have, outdone myself on Wednesday. So that's worked on for sure 2 hours on one day. Look, I had this board here and I haven't even been using it yet. If you don't know what it is, I didn't really want to edit. You can go on my Instagram. And anyway, it's a giraffe with a world around it, with the moons and stuff. This one is by Doreen Jones. It is a full coverage. It's called Enchanting Dragonfly. And I'm sorry, but Simon is chewing on his toes. If you hear that, probably not, but you never know. I started this a long time ago, but I just got it back out again because, I was going through all my whips and thought, I need to finish this because this is how far it is. I was doing blocks over until I decided, forget about it, I'm just going to do that rose carnation, that flower in the middle, whatever you want to call it, and then I started counting down. So hopefully all that purple is right, because this is my second restart. Not my second restart. I've already restarted it once. Because I gridded it wrong. I counted it wrong. So there's that. Because, you know, that seems to be me. Doesn't matter how long I've been trying to do this for. The next one, so that's 2. I need a place to put all these when they're done. Okay, the next one comes out of this book. It is the Seasonal Cottages by Lynn Hayden. Sorry. The cottage that I'm doing is this one. If you can see that. I know it's all glary. I'll try and see about the picture on the inside. It's actually the first one, I think. So I'm doing the Spring Cottage. And if I pulled out the right one correctly, oh, you know what? I can just put these back into the bin. Okay, sorry. And sorry about the threads. I guess I'm parking. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, so, and of course I've been trying to store things all different ways. So here we go. Attempting to make it look like it's something. Ay, caramba. That is apparently my new catchphrase, by the way. Ay, caramba. Okay, whoa. Alright, so there. That's about as good as it's good. Nope. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Yeah. So, I'm not very far, but I was far enough to say I'm done with it for now. Unless I let you know, most of these things are on 14 count Ada with some form of Ada at least, with mostly DMC, except for this one. Of course, when I say that, now I've changed my mind to tell you that this one, Simple Gifts Christmas by Praiseworthy Stitches, this is on 32 count Fog by Picture This Plus. Does that sound right at all? 28 count Fog? 30, one of the others? Something or other? Does it say on the bag? No, of course not. Okay, no worries. No worries. You can find all this information on my Instagram. This is using Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. So, I had wanted to start this for a long time. And I finally did. Because I finally said, enough is enough. Sorry if I keep going out of frame. My phone, the device that I normally use to hold my phone is MIA. We are currently doing a big cleanup of said house, and so I have an itty bitty start on it in comparison. But again, it was just enough to say, this is almost a whole page actually. I think I have a few more motifs down here, but yeah, if you need any more detailed information, let me know and I can get that for you, but that's... When I started that, I could not put it down at all. Like, that's how I feel about Hazel, is what I call her. Hazel's World Giraffe. I realized that Hazel is only part of a chart of Hazel's World. I didn't even know. I don't know how I didn't know. Maybe I just searched for QS or Mini or something on Haid and that came up and poof. But didn't even know there was a Hazel's World. Oh my goodness, if you haven't seen it. Alright. Next in the pile of in the whips of 8 for March Mayhem is Nora Corbett's, it's called Buttercup. I know I'm not taking any of these out of the plastic, but it is what it is. You can see a detailed screenshot of all of them, minus the where I am in the whip. It goes like, pretty sure it goes like this. But if it doesn't go like that, then it goes like this. I'm not really quite sure, to be quite honest, anymore. I will have to try and figure. I think it does go like that, like this. So this is on like a platinum 14 count Ada. Could be 16. Some form of Ada. These are not the order of the days that I'm starting them in. That book has disappeared somewhere in the world. It was over there and now it's not. So I'm not really quite sure, but that's okay. This is the next one. It's the stitch along from Historique. Historique. You know who I'm talking about. The details are down below anyway. It's the Shooting Star Sal. It was free during December. So I was able to pick up all four quadrants, but here we go. Stückmeister? Historique. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about because everybody seems to know. Alright, the last one in this pile is Folk Hello. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this March 1st, but either way, it's by Elizabeth Spurlock. And I started this January 1st of this year for the monthly magazine cross-stitch challenge. It used to just be the monthly magazine challenge, but then apparently there are too many people in the world trying to be part of the group that's not cross-stitchers. Anyway, so here we go. Sorry about my threads, but this is where I got to in January, and then I stopped. Did not stitch on it every day, but you know, I really enjoyed it. So there's that. And so that's that. Now for the rest of them. So that's 8 out of the 32. Is that what I said? 32? That's at least 8. Alright. I had to include Sad Fairy. It's all here. This bag is from Heather's Handcrafting. It's got the same snail pattern on it in blue that Caroline had the fabric for in pink. So I didn't get to Caroline's sale fast enough. Well, when she put it up on her site. So I didn't get it, but it is what it is. Here we go. So in the ginormous piece of fabric, I need to find where the actual stitching is. This is on an 18 count Ada, even though it feels more like a 20 maybe. But it's massive, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's this wide to begin with. I don't know when I might have started it like January 1st, 2019. No, 2020. January 1st, 2020. Anyway, here we are. It's just the sunbeam. Oh, that's coming in like really... Anyways. So, not quite sure how much the percentage is on this. But it is definitely not anywhere near where I am with Hazel. That is for certain. Because I'm just going to unfold it. It takes up the majority of this. I can't even put it all on camera. There we go. Okay, so you Uh-huh. Who knows? Okay, so that's going to totally be my screenshot because why not, right? Why not, YouTube? Why not? But then I was thinking that if I magically was not going to be stitching Sad Fairy anymore, which I'm totally not going to give up, but I just throwing that out there, that's a whole lot of fabric that I could use. That was the other thing, and the reason why I, divided my stash in half essentially was because I was learning out of fabric and I don't want to be able to afford more right now, so there's that. Okay, so that's 9, right? 9. Okay, so let's dive into the bins underneath me. I have 2 file folder type. You all know them. You've all seen them. Two of these. 2 of these that are full. So here we go. So all of those ones are done. Those are done for the thing. Okay, so this could be tricky, but so one of my whips is going to try and stay like this. So this is Ink Circles. It's called Modern Nordic. It came out of Stitcher's World. No, it did not. Sorry. It came out of Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornaments 2017. Oh, jeepers. That was why I was having problems. Okay. So let's stick that back in there before... Oh, I guess I should show you where I'm at. I think I might actually need to restart this because I feel like... I didn't think I was using those colors. No worries, though. I feel like I'm not going to be able to fit the whole thing on said. It's going to be beautiful. I don't even really remember the colors that I'm choosing, but I know that I'm doing like 4/4. That's how it's getting to be so big. I love it. It's great, but I think I either made it too big for the fabric, or the spare piece of fabric that I had, which is like a 32 count even weave of some kind. Anyway, I might need to restart it, but that is a whip for this year. Next, I will show a picture here because I don't have a paper copy, but this is the Little Band Sampler by Susan Ache. A-C-H-E. That's how I want to say her name. I don't know if that's how it is, but so here we go. This was this one was when I was posting on Instagram. One little bird, the 2 little birds that are in a fight. Yeah, so that's them. That's them, the fighting birds. They're not speaking to each other. They had a little bit of a disagreement. I started this last Saturday, I think. Just because I was really on like a start something new every weekend kind of thing, and it didn't really turn out. But so next is Bloom Where You Are Planted. This one is by Needlework Press. And apparently today my face is super itchy. I think it's Needlework Press. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes. And in the not called for colors, because I didn't have any of them, so that's where we're at. This is how wide it is, so my border on top and sides are good for framing, and Simon thankfully has just fallen asleep beside me, so we're not going to have any more Simon-Charlotte disputes. Because I think Charlotte went to sleep with James. So, where are we at? Okay, next is Mini Banner Summer by Dimensions / Debbie Mum. I did not keep most of my Dimensions kits, only because I only bought them because, you know, why not? But this is part of a series, so I decided to keep it. So this is where I'm at. I did do a little bit of stitching on this in January. So you can go back and watch how much I stitched. Not a lot. It was only because I had finished something on my whip go board, which is completely out the window now. I only have 10 pieces out of those 25. So technically 24 because I finished one. You know what I should do? No, it's too late. I'll do that for the next one. Okay, the book this comes out of is over there, of course, but I can still show you my progress of it. This is called The Cat Did It. And it's going to say, I cannot tell a lie, the cat did it. I mixed this all up. The border should not be red, but I'm running with it, and that's what it's going to be. The border, I think, is actually the brown that the words are in. But the borders matched. I was content. Life was good. Why are they always so cute when they're sleeping, yet they're trouble when they're awake? The cats. Okay. I'm almost done this bin. Yeah. I'm just going to take these two things out so I don't have to bend over again. Okay. Okay. So, again, this is in the book over there. So, this is Noel Tree Ornament. I started this, does it say? January 6th, 2020. So, this needs to be done. Although, I don't know if I can get 30 hours worth of stitching in this, but I really don't think it's going to go that far in the thing. So, it's essentially this border. It's a 2-color border. Probably not called for at all, but, and then it's just going to say Noel on the inside. It is far bigger than it needs to be because that's supposed to go on a tree, and that's huge. So, no worries. The last one for this bin is called Butterfly Fuchsia. Take out the chart so you can actually see the picture after all the crinkling. No, we gotta stay close. Okay, sorry. So, here we go. I steadily worked on this. Woo! I'm just being lazy now. Okay. Steadily worked on this one. This is my only Mill Hill kit that I kept. Only because the other Mill Hills were driving me absolutely bonkers. So, I will use that cardboard. Because this is on perforated paper. So, yep, this way. So here we go. This is where I got to before I finally said I need to work on something else. So all of these white spaces are all beads, but everything else on that wing is done. I don't know about the outlining. I feel like there's Not a lot. Let's find out. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot. So, either way, it is what it is. So I'm going to temporarily pause, put the next box, so I'm not leaning over so far, up on a stand of some kind so that, again, I don't have to lean over. So hold please. Okay, here we go. So, hey, apparently I did not bring any form of liquid. Okay. The next one is Dimensions Gold Collection. This one is Fairy Tale. Apparently I am all over full coverage right now, so this is one of the reasons why I kept this one. Originally it was supposed to be a round robin that we would pass around to different people, but that never happened. So this is the corner, this is the top of the page, this is the bottom of the page, this is the side of the page, and I am stitching the tree right now. I'm working up this way, and then I'm going to go down and up and down and up. Yeah. So, Fairy Tale by Dimensions is the beginning of this box. And that's got all of the air in the world in it, so it's not going to go into the later. Okay. What's next? What's next? Owl Trio by Dimensions. I didn't say I got rid of all of them. I just said I got rid of the most of them. So, Owl Trio by Dimensions. I'm currently working on the quote-unquote Papa Owl. There we go. So I'm working on the father owl right up here. The orange owl, the baby owl, is all done. This branch is all done. His legs are done. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing the border around it because I mixed up counting somewhere and I'm not going back. I can't tell you where I mixed it up, but the branch is not long enough. It's like 1 or 2 stitches off. So, therefore, it just wouldn't look right. And then I know I could just probably add a stitch or 2 here or there, but anyways, we'll see how it goes when I get to finishing that, because I might end up putting the border on. We'll see. Apparently it's still too hard for me to do. Okay. I am making this one for James. He's sleeping in the other room. It's essentially just Pokeballs. So I started this just because I found the pattern and I really wanted it on Etsy. Can't really tell you who it's by right now, but here you go. This is on an 18 count Ada. So these are all called for colors. I'm not stitching yet with the non-called for colors. I kind of want to find the called for colors for this whole thing. So yeah. It might be a birthday present for August. He sleeps. And he sleeps. So he's passed out. But still, just in case. Come on, go down. Yeah. Anyway. Next is Mini Banner Winter. Again, Dimensions Debbie Mum. So here he is, Mr. Claus himself. Okay, so I would not be keeping him, but he is part of the series, so I am keeping him. Only because I don't like working on black Ada. Or black fabric, sorry. But here he is. So, if I have any viewers in Texas, how's it going? I know you're not watching this right now, but when you do. The problem with this set of boxes is that there's so many things that are, I don't have, okay, there's so many things that are so bulky that I can barely see who's, anyways, Julie's problem, not yours. So I don't have the pattern for this anymore. It's my oldest whip. That's the reason why I'm keeping it. It is on dark blue 14 count Ada. So this is called, this is called Celestial Gathering. I'm gonna get a thing. Hopefully you just didn't see my address. Okay. I really want to finish, but I'm always not driven to finish it. So there's going to be a moon over here, and then all the celestial signs, all the zodiac signs around it. So it's going to be great. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what's not making me work on it, but I want to finish it. So yeah, that's that. When I say original piece, like from like 20 years ago when I started stitching. So there's, yeah, Next. Not like 2018, but like a long time ago. Flox Box by Ink Circles. Was found in a magazine. May 2012, Cross Stitch and Needlework. And Flox Box has only just begun. I might change the colors. I don't know if it's a big enough piece of fabric. All of the things, but here we go. It's going to be great though. This is currently a J&P Coats variegated. J&P Coats? Maybe. I think so. Can't tell you any more than that though. But then I had a whole nother plan later. There's one more whip flying around this disaster down here that I did not show you yet because it's rolled up right here. The Peppermint Purple Sal 2021. Started this in January, and here is where I am now. It's getting there. It's slowly getting there. I'll zoom in on the actual stitching. So each week, Peppermint Purple, so her name is Claire, comes out with a new design, blackwork design, on Wednesdays. So I am using the colorway, not the colorway, but the colors 37... 38.45 for sure. 37.65. I don't know. A dark blue and a light blue. I mean, an electric blue, not just a light blue. So yeah, no, I'm really happy with this. This is my first black work. So it's going well. I'm doing 2/1, and I like it. I don't know if I like it enough to purchase a pattern, but we'll see how the year goes on. Okay, next. We did that. So I also felt like I had to keep this one because I re-fell in love with it in January. So this is Beacon at Rocky Point. I guess I didn't get, no, I got rid of the larger dimension pieces that I wasn't ever going to finish because I didn't want to. So there's that. Sorry if my camera's all wonky today. I am... did I tell you this already? This is my second taking. So I misplaced the stand that I normally use. Anyway, here we go. I got a lot of progress done on this. Oh, it goes all the way down there now. This, I think, is almost the bottom. So I've gone to the top, to the bottom, and to both sides now. So we fit. If not, oh, sorry. If not the bottom, then very close to the bottom. I will try and not flash my address. I can go in there, sure. Alright, what's next? What is this? Okay, so in January, I was going to do a 12 in 21 ornament stitch along, so an ornament style. And so I don't have the picture to show you, but it's essentially almost, it's good enough. You can get the picture of it. Okay. So here is Believe in Santa. This goes like that. This goes like this. I'll get this one day. Okay. Wow. Wow. It will say around, when you stop believing in Santa, you get underwear. He is wonky, but he is so close to finish now that I just need to finish him. He is wider than needing. He is, I think, as well, I think he is taller than he needs to be. So he's just one big mess, but I'm going to finish him the best that I can so that he's done, because he's almost there. It's just the words. The words and the ivy around, so that's essentially almost it. Okay, apparently this is going to be a long video. Huzzah! Okay. Next is the last mini banner spring by Dimensions. I'll take it out because this bag is who knows. What is happening? Okay, apparently I'm a big disaster today. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. This is the one that I'm closest to finishing. I've already finished the fall one, the autumn one, but this is the next one that I'm the closest to finishing, so I might as well just hunker down and do it. So here's where I'm at. I just essentially have this bottom part left, right, and all the outlining. I did not outline any of the fall one, though, because the owls on that one are, like the whole stomach area on the owl is all backstitched, and even though I like black work, I don't like backstitch. That seems to be a common theme with black work stitchers, that they don't necessarily, well, I can't speak for everybody, of course, but I don't like backstitch. We're almost done. Almost done. On to the last round of yellows. Okay. This is a Heaven and Earth design. It's called Autumn Fairies. It was a freebie a long time ago. It's essentially, if you can't see it, it's essentially if I don't end up posting a picture of it, a hedgehog in a field of leaves. These are all the colors that I have. This is the bottom, this is the top, and both sides, so I have enough fabric. So yeah, it's a, that's all I got. I will see about posting a picture here. I don't know if I can. I have it on Pattern Keeper, and it's no longer on the website, so we'll see what I can do. Pattern Keeper is a lifesaver. Lifesaver. even though I still find even though I still find that I'm mixing stitches up, when I check it off, I'm like, oh, I didn't actually stitch that. So I just replace. This is another one that I didn't want to keep, but it's so close to being finished that I just... Sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently I don't talk for 45 minutes anymore on a daily, so... And rule number 1, always bring liquid. Okay. So this is out... Ooh, sorry. This is out of the... It was a... an added thing to the World of Cross Stitching magazine with issue 261. So it's the Christmas cards, the Christmas charts, I mean. I'm going to be showing you this angel right here. If you can see her, she says season's greetings. I'm going to watch this whole thing and then I'll be like, nope, it's fuzzy. Can't, so I'll have to refilm it. Anyway, so she is right here. Right there. Did that work? Who knows? Yeah, so all I really have left to do is the Moderna metallic floss. Madeira. How do you say that? It's this. There was a free skein of this. Skein. See, I'm all over the place today. Skein of this in with the magazine. So here she is. She's almost done. She just needs her wings. Everything's just the back stitch in the Moderna. So the wings, her head, and then season's greetings on the bottom. So she's almost done. That is not the called for red because what they wanted you to do is stitch the whole thing in sparkly. That wasn't going to happen. Nope. When I started stitching with the sparkly Madeira, I was like, nope, no, thank goodness this was free. Thank goodness. Not the worst sparkly thread that I've stitched with, but definitely not the best. Okay, this is going to be a restart. Not a restart. It's... James got it for me on our first Valentine's Day, so off of Wish. So this is Angel's Wings, but little did he know, because he didn't really know at the time, he checked off already, like it's already, you just have to fill it in, right? Like I can't even remember what that's called right now, but stamped cross stitch. He didn't know, but all of the colors are here, so I'm just gonna find my own piece of 14 count Aida that'll fit and go from there. So it's gonna be beautiful when she's done, but I tried it. I tried stamp cross stitch, could not get around it. Can't. No. Nope, not at all. Okay, so that's it for the whips. So if you're counting long in the end, I know I stopped counting, but I think it's 32 all told between the Sal's, the 8 for March Mayhem. If you didn't see it in my little roundabout, then it no longer exists in my world. AKA, it's all in a box right over there, but I'm not gonna pull it out and second guess myself because there's no time. There's no time for that, right? Like, no time. Anyway, I did receive the last 22 DMC colors for Hazel, for Hazel's QS Hazel's World Giraffe, from a local company in Ottawa called Textured Treasures. Hold please, I'll find the chart. She sent me a chart that she had designed, or her company had designed, and yeah, Textured Treasures. So this is Celtic Flamingo. You can't really, it's yellow, it's not really coming through, but it's a yellow and anyway. And then in the middle of this design, there is specialty stitches, and then this is what it's going to look like on the inside space, on the inside square. So there's 1, 2, 3, I think there's 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 specialty stitches that you're doing for this piece. So I was super excited when I received it because I wasn't expecting it at all. It was just a thank you for ordering from me. So I ordered from her because she is close to me, and it was lockdown, of course, so I didn't want to have to go to Michael's or to Walmart that didn't carry any of the numbers that I needed or anything like that. So I sent her a message on Instagram. No, I sent her a message on Facebook and said, just wondering if you're carrying any of these colors right now. I'd like to order some. That was Tuesday, and that was a Tuesday, and like a Tuesday afternoon. We were going to plan on me swinging by her workplace the next day, but then technicalities and didn't happen. But then she said, I can mail it to you, and it's only going to be this much. And I said, perfect, not a problem. So the delivery slip came to me by Friday, so that was pretty good. And I went to go pick it up at the post office on Saturday, and I realized that this is far too big of a package. Like, threads didn't need to come in this big, right? Like, I feel like they could have been smaller. So when I opened it up and I saw the chart, I was like, woohoo, a chart. Like, yippee, I can't, I'm not going to start it right now because I don't have any intentions to start it right now. But at the same point, just something else in the collection, right? So I think that's it. So let me know if you want any of these color combinations. I'm going to leave them on the rings. I was just looking at, the beginning of the boxes, right? And I was like, that would be a cool color pattern, like a cool whatever. So before this gets any longer, because it's already apparently at almost 53 minutes, I'm going to let you go. So I talked about Mayhem. I talked about the whips that I'm going to keep. I was telling Tess Stitches on Instagram, but Tess Stitches, I was telling her that now I have, giveaway charts. So if you're interested in that, let me know. They're not written in. I won't give away the ones that are completely 100% damaged, but, from wear and tear of being used. But I would have some relatively decent charts to share now that I have destashed my whole thing. You wouldn't get the fabric, you would just get the floss if I have leftover floss and the charts, but let me know. Yeah, let me know. We'll see how that goes. If there's any interest on, me sharing and sending out charts, sorry, I'm playing with rings and that's probably loud, then we can try and set something up and I can mail it, no problem. So we'll go from there. So have a great rest of the weekend, because right now it's Saturday night, but who knows when you're watching this. Have a great time. I hope you're stitching. I hope you're keeping well, and I will talk to you later. Sparkle and shine. Thanks, guys. Bye.